We had 252 applications. Each applicant submitted 3 or 4 of his works.
It was a very long process, but I have to say quite an exciting one. Certainly for me, I found it very interesting to see what young composers are up to. Quite a wide variety of things, apparently.
The process of selecting the composers was done online this year. So we prepared comments about every single piece in the list so that we could start a discussion about every single one.
What we were looking at is the quality, the craft of the piece. We were searching also for a unique voice, a personality, and of course we thought the aesthetics is a very personal thing, and we wanted to have variety of different aesthetics.
I guess my personal criteria in particular is to find a very new and unusual voice. I wanted to find music that struck me somehow. It's something that I'd never heard before.
Well, first of all, to see if the music really speaks to me, if the concept speaks to me, to get to know a bit the way of thinking of the composer. So not only just like if it sounds good, but also how does this composer think? If the music then also really communicates to the listener, that's also very, very important to me.
Cem Güven from Turkey. His music really attracted my attention, and I listened many times to the pieces. I think that the composer has a very wonderful and great feeling of time, harmony, timbre, colors, contrasts. He knows when to use and how to use the noise and microtones. They are used properly as a very powerful tool that serves the music. Those elements doesn't seem foreign to this music. Craft-wise, I think that we had 4 pieces to go through. Each composition is different and unique, very well built, and has a beautiful shape and form. Craft-wise, I think that this is done on the highest quality, with very good knowledge of the software when we talk about the computer pieces, the acoustics and the instruments. I like the multi-layer textures, which I heard in each piece, even in a computer piece.
Lucy McKnight. Lucy is a very young composer from the United States. We were rather impressed by the freshness of her approach to composition. She favors, I would say, unusual musical setups, even to the extent that she built her own instruments. And the way that she works with players is also quite unusual and specific, somewhere between notated music and improvised music. The selected work by Lucy is called When I Am Among the Trees, and it's for solo harp and self-built instruments.
Yixie Shen, she's a composer from China. We thought she has a very nice sound world. She has very strong concepts in her work, which also structures her work very well. In her piece Clouds, she took the long reverb of the concert hall as inspiration for her work and used it to further develop her musical material in very interesting ways. We further very much enjoyed her work for Viola da Gamba Consort, Baroque Violin and Theorbe, where she quotes Monteverdi in very special and creative ways. It's mostly the ways how she structures the musical material within her scores for ensemble work that took my attention.
Beniamino Fiorini from Italy. When I heard the music, I said, what a beautiful ideas and sounds, wonderful feeling of timbre and colors. It's rich in every aspect in a new way. The music is not attacking me, it's not coming to me, but it creates curiosity and invites me and my ears to go and listen carefully, closer and closer. And when I do that, I discover all the nuances and the colors in the music. This music is more universal than personal, in a good meaning of the word. The composer here is not expressing himself or his inner emotional or intellectual world in a direct way, but more of the world of the sound that could come from the universe itself in all its varieties without any enforcement.
Patrick Ellis, he's a composer from the United Kingdom. I would say that he's created his own kind of minimalism using electronics and instruments combined. I think the jurors admired his very refined sound world. The selected piece is called Objects and Portrait Projections, and it's for percussion.